clicked it.
Fuck, I can't change my camera off then.
I just clicked it. And you're like, no, don't. Dude, my new TV is fucking awesome, but we got something else to worry about first.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Can't wait to set this thing up.
Gibbons.
Where do we come from? Our father's balls.
Tyler.
All right,
Kluge.
Jock assholes like you have ruled the roost for far too long.
Brian the Freak.
First thing I wake up, smell my balls.
Jason Wells.
I'll show you an asshole. Watch this.
Marvin the Legend Dumas.
I have crabs. Yeah, enjoy them.
And your host, TJ Miner.
A beer or sex in 3 days.
Mayhem Unleashed
Which one of you assholes just stuck his finger in my asshole?
starts now.
Oh, my God. What a day today. Oh, my God. Welcome to Mayhem Unleashed. This is the Friday night edition. Hope everybody's safe. They're enjoying snowpocalypse. What a
shit.
Day. I'm TJ Miner. With me is the ID10T himself. Tyler's not working for a change.
Thank God.
Oh, man. So, have you fully recovered from your anal trauma, or?
Oh, no, the doctors say that's permanent.
Oh, it's permanent?
Mm-hmm. My rib still hurts like fucking hell, though.
You know, I'm kind of curious about something else, too. I'm really curious about something else.
What's that?
I'm curious as to, are you ready for how we're going to start doing the show from now on?
If it's what you said, then yeah.
Okay, because, I mean, we're going to have fun yet, all right? And I'm going to explain as we get into everything what's going on. Because I'm really sick and tired of backlash. I've been dealing with it for a while, and I'm really sick and tired of it. I mean, like, fucking had it up to here with backlash. And we've done a lot of different stuff that was not as comedic and not as down that road, but we had a lot of fun doing it anyway. Right. Telling old stories, you know, discussing different issues, having a lot of fun, and still being lighthearted about it and kind of making light of different things, yet getting down to nitty-gritty and actually talking about different things that are going on and putting opinions out there and being pretty positive about all of it nonetheless, you know.
Right.
I've discovered as we do that, each time we do it, we have a better listener viewership than when we're going down the old training and doing a show of that nature. So as an experiment for a while, we're going to have fun nonetheless, but as an experiment for a while, we're going to shift gears and go to more of, I'm going to say, a situational humor, where we're going to discuss different things and different topics. We're going to have fun with it, but we are going to start getting a little more serious at the same time with this show.
Yep.
And we're going to focus more in that direction. Now, and the reason being is it seems like to me, every single time we get something going and we get on a roll with it and we're having fun with it and it's been a blast, somebody complains.
Yep.
And then when that somebody complains to somebody else, then the backlash happens. And then when the backlash happens, and I've got to hear about it for the next fucking week. And I'm tired of it. And I'm done with it. And I'm not going to deal with it anymore. Because I am
yeah.
sick and tired, literally, of somebody throwing a fit because we said something or did something or had fun with something, and we've been carrying on with something. And it's not Tyler, Fat 420. Trust me, it's not Tyler. And when that happens, then for the next week to a month, I catch shit over it.
Yep. And don't worry, I'm still going to do some stupid moments, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we got our Super Bowl bet that
we do.
Announced yet. I'm telling you.
We do. Now, I'm telling you what, I'm winning that.
The hell you're winning that.
I'm winning that.
No.
We're not going
to
to
Super Bowl either way.
All right, so I'm glad that Fuckhead is here tonight. Tyler and I have a bet. We made an agreement. We are not going to say who we are betting on, but we have a Super Bowl bet. What's going on, Brian? Why don't you log in? I could use your help with this. So we agreed on the bet. Here's the bet. We're not going to tell you who we are betting on.
Right.
The winner is going to get a good laugh. Yes, Brian. I love you to death. That's why I call you a fuckhead. The loser has to put icy hot on the anus, the gooch, and the testiculars on the air.
A whole glob of that shit. Just
like a big glob of it.
Like
right up,
salute,
right?
My friends.
Yes. So the winner gets a great big laugh. The loser, which is going to be Tyler. Loser.
You're going to lose this thing.
Dude, I ain't going down on this one.
No, you're icy
I'm
hot
not going down on this one. You are getting the icy hot.
No, I ain't. It's going to be you, man. I'm getting fucking teague.
You want Fat 420 to come over and help you out with it?
No, I don't need Fat 420 because I'm not going to be putting no icy hot on it.
I mean, I know you guys, and I'm going to bust this joke open now. You guys are not married. We've been running the joke for a while, and we've been having fun with it. But again, I got backlash for it.
How'd you get backlash for that joke?
Oh, because, people are getting wrapped up into the joke, and no, it's not funny. So no, we're going to break the joke now. No.
Fat 420.
Fat 420 and Tyler are not married. Horse gel ligament.
Horse gel ligament?
It says it burns twice as hot. They are not married, but they are really good friends. You guys have become good friends through the course of the show and working behind the scenes.
Yeah, he's been really good with helping me with comedic bits and timing in correctly.
Oh yeah, he's great with it.
Yeah, he really is. So I mean, I've never had a problem with Fat 420. Honestly, it's just what do you say?
Pete says you are the unluckiest person he knows, so he wants to know which team you have so he can bet against it.
To be honest with you, I was pissed off when you said the team you said. I was like, motherfucker, really? Okay, fine. I'm going with this team then. Well,
yeah. And I mean, now here we are, and so no, we're not going to bust the teams out. We're not going to tell you who it is. This is a gentleman's bet. Me being a gentleman and Tyler going to have
an idiot. Bet. I'm not losing this bet, man.
You're losing this one so bad.
No, but with me and Fat 420, it's been I don't really hate the guy. He's funny, and his comedy and his timing rolls with mine. Just go back and look at some of the previous episodes. For God's sake.
You guys do so great together, and you work so well together.
Right.
Now we're going to be able to go ahead and say these two are going to pose as, and then you're going to go do what you got to do.
Right.
I know, Pete, but we're keeping it to ourselves. And then you guys are going to be able to do that. And I'm sorry, Irene, but yes, this is the case. No, they're not married. I guess she had a Valentine's Day gift picked out for you two or something.
Fucking send it either way. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm sure they could come up with something comedic to do with it, even though now you know they're doing something comedic. But I mean, no, and we've caught so much flack over just different stupid shit that really it was a joke. The pink fluffy handcuff. Oh my God. That won't be a joke because Tyler will be like, yeah, this will work.
I'll turn it into a joke
I'm
at
going
some
to go ahead
point.
and use these with Susan anyway. And that'll be how Tyler works that one.
Until she gets the fucking cookie sheet and hits me with it.
Well, you kind of deserve that half the time anyway. But no, we're gonna start showing who we really are, and we're gonna start getting into more of that kind of thing. Susan says, why? Most of the stuff we do is funny. I realize that. And I know we've got a great following. You guys are awesome, all of you.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said at the very beginning of the show, every time we do something that kind of dovetails and it rolls and it turns into something, I'm catching flack. I'm catching backlash for it. And I am the only one that catches that backlash. And I'm tired of it. I'm just sick and tired of it, and I'm not going to deal with it anymore.
Right.
We are working on doing the show in a different manner where we're still going to have fun, but
Brian, of course.
Send the handcuffs and shackles to Brian. And Fat 420 said, whose show is it? It's mine. If I want to have him and Tyler married, then so be it. Haters gonna be publicity. And you're right to a point. But the thing that you got to remember is this is also internet. So we do a lot of things by word of mouth. We do a lot of things by promoting ourselves. And Pete hit it on the head. Yes, someone is way too sensitive.
Yep. I'm actually depressed, TJ.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. You're making fun of my erectile dysfunction too much. That hurts my feelings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that depressing you?
It depresses me very badly.
Is that hurting your feelings?
It makes me want to cry. I cry at night because of it.
Oh, so you cry. Do you have a towel for the crying?
I do have a towel. It's here somewhere. And
you're still having, you think I'm being too mean to you?
I think you're still too mean to me.
Get the fuck over it!
Okay.
It pretty much settles that one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Good evening. You're on Mayhem Unleashed.
Hey,
hey.
First of all, what I was talking about is about that absorbing horse gel gimmick. It's the same exact thing, same exact ingredient as Bengay, Icy Hot, whatever. The only difference is it has more
methanol.
Menthol.
Oh, okay. Mentholyptus.
Instead of having like 1%, it has like 5%. And a little quarter size worth is almost too much, because I had someone help me put some on, and they just put a whole slathering on my back. Because my back hurt one day, and it burned for like 5 minutes straight. So if you put this stuff on your gooch and everything else, just think how much more it will burn.
Oh my God!
Where would you get this stuff at? Like that?
Farm and Home.
Oh.
Farm and Barn,
Fart and Flea,
Tractor Supply, Farm and Fleet, places like that.
Yeah, Farm and Home. I mean, it's all over the place. You can find it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to find it,
because I don't get to see Tyler in a white wedding dress.
You son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, hey, if he wants to keep arguing with me, that we could change it and you could wax him. I mean, granted, I mean, now that the truth is out, you'd probably need like a blindfold or something.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it all. So I want to take some like really sticky stuff with the tape, and then make sure it's really good,
Yeah.
And just rip it right off. And that was so much fun.
Oh. Even Tyler's
God.
cringing. Are you seeing this? Like,
Well, I'm on the phone, so I can't tell.
No, okay.
Oh.
Oh my God, that would suck. Probably near your ivermectin supply, Pete said. God. Dude, all right, so check this out, you guys. Guess what I got today?
What'd you get?
I got my brand new 55-inch Amazon Fire TV.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, this thing's got I can see it. Like, I'm not squinting to see shit. I can see it. I was just setting it up. It's updating now. Because, when you get something like this, it's got to update 5,000 times before you can actually use it. I was like, it should be done updating by the time the show's over.
Right.
In the studio?
No, it's not in the studio. It's going to be in my living room. Dude, Fat 420.
That's right. You said you wanted to put your TV in your living room.
Yeah, my little one that you've seen. Dude, the next time we do a wrestling pay-per-view, we'll be able to watch it on that new TV.
Right?
And, we won't have Rage here ruining everything, so that'll make it even better.
I had to sit beside him, so.
I know, you had to smell him.
I think I heard it a couple times, too, because I felt something rumble on that couch.
Oh, my God, I can believe it.
You didn't contract diabetes from him, did you?
I was like, oh, my God, I got my new TV. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to actually using this thing. All right, and you guys know me. I love watching MASH. It's one of my favorite TV shows.
Yep.
Okay? I've been sitting there controlling my TV with my phone for the last 2 months and squinting at it. Is that the episode I've been watching? I couldn't see it.
Right.
And now I'm like, oh my God, I can see. So I can't wait for the next pay-per-view. And I think there's some different stuff that comes. You get like a 3 or 4 month trial with different stuff with the Fire TV. So I think I'm going to get Paramount Plus for a few months.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Disney Plus for a few months.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. And I mean, like the Disney Plus, oh my God, I'm so excited for it.
Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett.
There's a streaming service that I wanted to buy. It would be Disney Plus because of all the Star Wars stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah.
That's good shit. It really is.
But, dude, you know what? I love all the Star Wars stuff. I love all the Marvel movies. I love all of that, okay?
Right.
You know what really grabbed me with Disney Plus? And this is going to sound so retarded to both of you guys, but you know what really got me with it?
You get to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
No. You remember the old 90s Disney cartoons like DuckTales, Darkwing Duck,
Oh, yeah.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers, they're all on it.
And the 90s Spider-Man, the 90s X-Men.
No, I actually watched that. I actually watched that. That'll be cool.
But yeah, I was like, oh my God, Bomb TV with Fire Stick, $45 a month, and you get all the porn too. I'm okay without the porn. Dude, I mean, all right, so last weekend, my cousin is showing me this with Disney Plus. He's like, check this out. And we turned on Tailspin. And we're both sitting there Sunday morning, drinking coffee, watching Tailspin on TV. And I'm like, when the fuck did we go back to being 12?
No shit, right?
And he's like, I don't know, but I just felt like watching cartoons. I'm like, I'm enjoying watching cartoons, but what the fuck? When did we dial back?
Watching DuckTales all the time.
Oh, dude, Darkwing Duck I liked more than DuckTales.
I kind of like DuckTales more.
I liked Darkwing Duck more than DuckTales. Because it was just its own thing. I loved it.
Yeah. Tailspin.
Tailspin was my
I do remember
favorite.
Tailspin.
Tailspin was my favorite out of the bunch. Because if you think about it, like DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, they all had something in common. They were all based on characters from the original 30s, 40s, and 50s short cartoons. And that's who you saw. Tailspin was based off of characters from the fucking Jungle Book.
Yep.
And who would have ever thought that Baloo was a pilot?
Well, he didn't crash the plane like Launchpad did, so gotta give him credit on that.
Well, all right. And then watch it, right? Because, like, Baloo was a pilot. Then you got Shere Khan. Tell me Shere Khan was not a mob boss.
No, he's a mob boss.
Right.
Tell me he was not a mob boss.
Right.
Shere Khan would sit up there and go, I believe you must pay for your errors. He was a fucking mob boss.
You know what he was using those planes for. He's using them to fucking traffic cocaine and shit.
No, it had to be. Oh my God. Tailspin was great.
Oh, we lost Fat 420.
Yeah, we lost Fat 420. I may send Fat 420 the link. But I mean, seriously, I was like, yeah, obviously, Shere Khan was a friggin' mob boss.
It's kind of like a kingpin type character.
Yeah, exactly. Louis was drunk.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're like, oh, give me this cocktail, this fruit. That was booze, dude.
I think Fat 420 is going to go shop. I think Fat 420 is going to go hop in the shower, get the poop.
They were drunk. All of them.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. They were drunk.
Too much of that jungle juice, right?
Here's Baloo. Hey, give me a banana split shake. Oh, yeah. He was drinking and then getting into a plane and flying it. Come on. Don't drink and drive, kids, but it's okay to drink and fly.
Yeah, Paramount Plus, they got the next season of Star Trek Discovery starting up, and Picard's starting soon, isn't it?
Dude, I can't wait for Picard. Oh, my God, I cannot wait for the next season of Picard.
You got Picard. Q on there.
Yes.
Somebody say Michael Dorn comes back as Worf in Picard. I haven't
That's
heard
what I'm
that.
understanding. Guinan is coming back.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg's on there after she just got suspended from the fucking View for being an idiot.
We'll talk about that in a little bit because that was insane. But yeah, Guinan is going to be back. Hi, Ape. I cannot wait for this season of Picard because out of all the bad guys, and even as a bad guy, he evolved. Q was my favorite bad guy out of the Next Generation era.
Well, would Q even be a bad guy, really, when you think about it?
I don't know. Brian's right, Animaniacs, but that was Warner Brothers. That was more Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Q was more like, oh, you guys think you're the high and mighty Federation. Let me introduce you to, like, the Borg, for example. Exactly.
Snap the fingers and away we go. Yeah, I mean, that was Q. Q's like, let me expand what you think you already know and force you to think outside the box. And that was what I really liked about Q because he made that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he flat ass looks at Picard in the trailer and he says, remember, I told you the trial never ends.
Yep.
Now let's visit the road not traveled.
And then
fucking crazy.
And Q was such a big character too. He started appearing in like Voyager, and didn't he appear in Deep Space Nine as well?
He appeared in one episode of Deep Space Nine, and he got jaw-jacked by Cisco. I mean, seriously, it was insane, man.
Yep. So, and then I also want to get Paramount Plus going again because the new Halo series drops in March, and it looks decent. It looks good, actually.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking about doing. The only reason I'd want to keep YouTube Premium is because of when I use music on the show, I don't have to deal with the commercials.
Right.
But I'm honestly thinking about dumping it for Paramount Plus and for Disney Plus. I'm really thinking about it.
Disney Plus is like only $5-6 a month.
Right.
Paramount Plus, if I recall, was 10.
Yeah. Yes, Pete. I've never denied that I'm a dork. Okay.
No shit.
The Halo series, I'm not as stoked about. You know, if they were to do like a new Super Mario series and make that funny, I'd watch that. But
I think there's a movie they're doing with Chris Pratt in it. But what? You never played Halo when you were growing up?
no. Seriously?
You never got
Do I need to
stoned
remind you how old I am?
You never got stoned and drunk and somebody said, "Hey, I got an Xbox. Let's play Halo."
Yeah, I don't know anybody that would share them with me, Abe. I mean, I really don't. But
Circle.
Yeah, well, the poly circle. Can't talk my other half.
I gotta get
that.
my HBO Max. Let me get my poly circle real quick. Say
Well,
what?
I'll tell you what. Okay, I'm going to get real here. Relationships are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I love my girl to death. I love her to death. God, I mean, she drives me crazy because she's the only one that stirred this crap in me since my first wife. Yeah, I'm sure you got a Discovery. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
But, I mean, I really, there are certain things, not to go into too many details, but there are certain things that are going on that certain intimate style of moments cannot occur.
Do you want to borrow my fuzzy handcuffs when they arrive?
Yeah, it don't work that way.
Okay, not that kind.
And I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just give me a pass? That's all. Yeah. Let me go get it out of my system. Come on back. No harm, no foul.
Oh.
My relationship is now and will continue to be until the day I die. My relationship with this one will always be the priority. April, I'll talk to you off the air and I'll explain it. You and Jay are so close to me. Yeah, I will explain it. But now, just let me go do what I got to do. I don't care. I'll go pay for a hooker. I don't care. Let me go do what I got to do. But this relationship is first. And that's it. That's it. She has a different idea. We are going with her idea. I wish I could open her mind to mine, but it'll never work. It's never going to happen. So so in light of that thought process, I have decided to do something that would be beneficial. And I'm going to move that route instead. See, I've taken out stock in Jergens.
Okay.
And I figure with that stock and how much I'm going to end up buying, that, yeah, the stock is probably going to go up and up and up, and it should help us out financially in about another 3 months.
Right.
April's like, I'm going to kick your ass. I will tell you off the air. You need to relax. Oh, my God. So I have officially moved into my free day.
Oh.
Went up to the bar, got my tenderloin, my fries. There's the Bloody Mary.
Don't tell Ray.
I don't want to hear it.
What, you don't want to hear it from a guy with a gambling addiction?
Whatever I do to punish my liver is my business. Being high and watching that stuff, I was just like, wow, and stuff. Oh, and April says she's lucky. I am lucky she's gaming right now.
Oh, yeah?
But
we got
yeah,
a lot of fucking gamers in the chat.
Dude,
Jesus.
I love April and Jay to death. I really do. I'll never jump into a hot tub with them. I'd be afraid of what would happen. But I do love them to death. They're great people. I cannot wait for this summer when I can jump on the bike and I can ride down there and just go have a good time. You know, there are certain things that, you know, we've got to sit down, we got to talk about and discuss and kind of get on the same page with, but I'm so excited to get down there and go visit. I really am. With my car still in the shop, I would not. No.
You end up calling April daddy? What?
April's into pegging.
Oh, no.
April's more than happy to go ahead and deliver a pegging.
And Brian says he's all for the hot tub.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Battlefield, Halo, Mass Effect. What's TF2?
Team Fortress 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I mean, these are games that I know. Look, all right. PlayStation came out when?
That would be 96, 97.
Okay, that was PS1, right?
Right.
I can't even read it. It's too funny.
Now, are we talking the console or what April has in between her legs? Because
what April's got between her legs, that PlayStation was invented about 30 years ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But, no, the PS1 came out in like the late 90s, right?
Right.
I had already stopped gaming by then.
Let me guess, you were a Sega kid.
No. My last game system was the original Nintendo.
Oh, I got that one, yeah.
The original NES. That was the last game system I had.
If we're going to talk this shit and they want to talk in the chat about game collections.
Oh, here we go. Pete, you were saying somebody's a nerd. Wait till you see this shit.
Yeah, don't even talk to me about game collections.
Oh my God. Now,
PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox.
But I mean, that's just it right there, you know. You're nowhere near where my girlfriend's at.
Oh, well, your girlfriend has a bigger collection. Your girlfriend's bigger than me?
Yes.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Atari.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All of the Nintendo systems.
Yeah, I got Super Nintendo and N64 and all that.
The only PlayStation she does not have is a PS5.
Good luck with that.
All of the Xbox systems.
I want that Xbox Series X.
Name the game system. She's got it.
Atari Jaguar.
I think she's got it.
Oh, jeez.
She has a gamer's dream come true for a collection. I keep telling her to hook the original Atari up and I'll kick her ass at Pitfall. Or Asteroids. I'll beat her ass playing Asteroids.
Do the original Pac-Man, for God's sakes, on Atari. It looked like a piece of shit, but hey, it was still fun.
I mean, she's got all of it. You know what I want? If I was going to get a game, you know what I really want? And Brian will laugh at this.
What's that?
All right. Me and Brian and Rage, we all used to go up to this bar.
Mm-hmm.
And the bar is across. It used to be across from Camp Lincoln, on North Grand in Springfield. Okay.
Oh fuck! I think I know what bar you're talking about. Actually, shit.
Right. And it was at the corner of North Grand and at I think it was MacArthur. I can't remember, but right there that goes up to the main gate at Camp Lincoln. Inside that bar, me, Brian, Rage. Brian, back it up. We dumped quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter in the old arcade version of Cruisin' World.
Oh,
With the seat and the gear shift and everything. And I'm like, I would buy one of those now and have it. Because it was so cool. Or it might have been Cruisin' USA.
I think they both were similar.
They were
both had the
similar.
same
No, it was
setup,
Cruisin'
yeah.
USA. It was Cruisin' USA. That's the one we always played on. And I mean, we would dump 20, 30 bucks in quarters into this machine all the time.
Right.
We had a blast with it.
Well, you know they have like arcade warehouses where you can actually buy shit. People take broken down arcade cabinets, rebuild them, refurbish them, and sell them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When I get a house, I know Susan's gonna kick my ass. But when I get a house, I'm gonna go buy some of them, like the original Rampage. I want to get the original Area 51. Yep,
Cruisin' USA. Okay.
There you go. Dance Dance Revolution. No, I fucking fell and broke my ass on Dance Dance Revolution. Screw that thing.
Well, at least you didn't break it doing something else, but
no shit.
Like receiving a pegging.
Oh, I'm just gonna stay away from April then. April's like, I got an arcade switch for you to play with right here.
Yeah, I bet she does. But no, man, I mean, I'm telling you, it was like, oh my God.
Oh, fuck no.
Dude, I had so much fun playing Cruisin' USA. I would love to get the arcade version and have enough room in my house to set it up.
Susan says we will see. No, Susan, this is done. When we get a house, the basement's mine. That's the bar area, the bar/game room.
Are you gonna put a bathroom in there?
Yeah, I'll put a bathroom in there. Shit.
Are you gonna let Fat 420 down there?
Since we're not married now, yeah. That might be where we end up getting married, getting drunk and having marriage.
You gonna have a shower down in the basement?
If I might have to get a shower down there. I don't know. Now I'm going to need to do a photo set with controllers for the nerds on OnlyFans. Oh,
why does that not surprise me? But yeah, I mean, we dumped so many fucking quarters. And Irene says, so there's still hope. We dumped so many fucking quarters into that Cruisin' USA. It was insane. Single joystick, the ones you can play while drinking beer. Dude, I played Cruisin' USA while drinking whatever the hell was going down my throat, Pete. Oh my God. April, don't twist that up. I mean, I was drunk off. I couldn't walk across the bar, but I'd fall into that seat and play Cruisin' USA.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not supposed to drink and drive. What the hell were you doing?
Brian was a DD out of the bar.
No, you were driving on an arcade game. Those poor arcade people. Those poor virtual people.
I don't give a shit. Who cares? Who's it going to hurt?
The poor virtual people in that game.
Am I going to prison for hitting a virtual person?
No, it was fun. Dude, don't you remember?
Well, then there you go.
Do you remember like when you were like dead last in those racing games? And at one point you say, fuck it. So you turn the car around and you're just plowing into every car that comes your way.
Right. April just got flagged for saying she was going to kick someone's ass. What the hell?
What the fuck is up with Facebook? They're like cracking down. I got a warning today.
What did you do?
I told somebody, I was about to comment about my cracked rib. Somebody made the comment, I hope you feel better. I said, dude, feels like I got fucking fisted by the devil in my ribs. And I got a warning for that. Like, what the fuck? It literally hurts.
Now, I'll tell you what. Hey, wait a minute, Brian. Don't bust this out. Leave this out. Damn it. I'm going to tell you a little secret.
Okay.
The bartender he's talking about, if the girlfriend and I hadn't decided to give it another shot,
You would have went for the bartender.
dude, I would have went back to the bartender like right now. I would have charged for that bartender. She was a little minx in the sack, dude. God damn.
Well, maybe you can go to the girlfriend and say, hey, you want to be Polly?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you where that's going to put me. I'm going to be in a kennel with one of the dogs.
I think there was a time
April,
in
you're
TK
not far off. If you want to be honest about it, you're not real far off. Now, granted, I didn't go for any of those skanks that Jim the photographer went for, but you're not far off. As Pete would say, I don't want any of your skanks. But no, man. I mean, I was actually starting to look for her. I'm like, I want to see her again. And all right, everybody has a way of knowing. Here we go. And Brian backs it up.
I will take Brian's word for it. That's for sure.
She was fucking hot. And she was a minx in the sack, dude. My God.
Oh, so you actually got her in bed?
Oh, I did get her.
Oh,
yeah, I did. Brian will back that up, too. I did get her. This antelope that's hanging over my shoulder. Don't fuck anybody who fucked Jimmy. You are correct, sir.
You end up getting one of the diseases Jimmy was passing around.
Yeah, you never know what those were. All right, so check this out, right? This antelope that's over my shoulder.
Right.
Dude, I got her. I got her up to my house. And, I mean, we were right at it, right? Yes, Photog was a poon hound.
Oh, Jesus.
Got up to my
Amanda asked, was it crabs? It was probably more than just crabs.
It was more than crabs, I'm sure. So get her up to my place. Get her into the bedroom. Close the door. Dude, we start tearing each other's clothes off and going at it. Well, actually, we started in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And then made our way into my bedroom, closed the door, and we're going at it. And I mean, it was the bed, the floor, up against the dresser. I picked her up and put her right up against the wall. Which when I could do that, dude, I love doing that. Don't! I do. When I could pick them up and I could pin her up against the wall, off the ground and do it, man. That is so great, right?
And then they're wrapping their legs around you. It's like that's the best feeling.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just getting her, right?
Right.
The wall, this antelope was hanging on that same wall. So Rage and Brian and another idiot that we knew, they all come in the living room, right?
Right.
And I'm in the bedroom. I'm just getting it. Little did I know that the nail holding the antelope up started to make its way out of the wall.
Oh no!
And the other idiot that Rage and Brian palled around. Oh, Brian wasn't there. Okay, so it was somebody else. But the other idiot that we all palled around with, he was sitting on the couch under the antelope. And he's going, I don't know why it's so loud. I don't know why it's so loud. What is that funny noise coming from the other room? I do not understand. And the antelope the nail finally jars itself out of the wall, and it fell and cracked him right in the fucking head.
Oh.
Just damn near knocked him out flat, you know?
Well, he got head for that, for sure.
Well, he got some head, all right. Not the head he wanted, but he got some head.
Nope. There was this one time in college, we were at a sorority house party, and this one girl, she was a 10, straight up 10. Like, I mean, if she had an OnlyFans right now and she didn't weigh like 200 pounds because she, what the hell, I would subscribe to her. Susan, I'm sorry. She had like the fucking like abs. I mean, I'd never seen a woman with abs before. She had abs. The chest was just as big. The ass was just nice. And it was just like you want to just grab it and squeeze it. And she had a thing for this blonde-haired nerdy kid.
Right.
So we're at this party, and it comes out that this kid, she was 23 at the time, and he was like 24 or 23, somewhere around the same age. Came out, this kid, way more nerdier than me, was a fucking virgin.
Oh, wow.
In college, a virgin. I didn't even see what he said.
April said, hey, now fat chicks are winning. Ask her bank account.
So I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that either.
She walks in the other room, and then all of a sudden, he looks at his phone and goes in the other room too. We're all downstairs drinking, just fucking having a good time. All of a sudden, one of us goes, hey, is there a fucking earthquake going on?
Oh, my God.
What the fuck you mean? We look up, the fucking ceiling fan's going batshit crazy. So we're like, turn the fucking music down. And one of them turned the music down. You can hear him upstairs just like, it was like, going fucking at it. Hour later, they both come downstairs. They're clinging each other. He's literally, he's happy as hell. He lost his V card, and she's hanging on him, and we're just like, did you just take his fucking V card? Are you two dating? Well, it will be after that moment, I guarantee. I'm like, you date a guy that's a virgin? You just took his V card, now he's the fuck? Oh fuck. The music, the noises you heard from that fucking whole situation. Like, I mean, okay. Everyone knows, real talk, when you're a virgin, it's your first time, you think it's great, but it's actually kind of awkward, right? Because you're going to mess up. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. All you know is what you've seen on porn. This kid must have studied.
No shit.
We heard her just at some points. We got the music down. We hear her just, like.
Could you please repeat that for the people who didn't catch it?
There's a clip for Kluge. And they came downstairs. She's sweaty as fuck. You could tell she's just like feeling great. And he had the biggest shit-eating grin. And I'm just sitting there with a bottle of Jack. I'm like, oh, you ain't no virgin no more, are you? Jesus fucking Christ.
So, I mean, to kind of fill you in now, at the end of this session, the one I was talking about where the antelope fell on Phone Bitch's head.
Where he got head, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I'm like, we're laying in my bed. I don't know how we wound up in my bed after all of that, but we kept going for a while, even after the fucking antelope fell. Dude, I had some stamina in my younger years. Oh my God. Dude, we had been going at it for like 7 hours.
Oh, shit.
And I mean, it was like, I need a break, and we'd take a break, and we'd smoke a cigarette, and then it was back at it, just get at it, I finally looked up, and I'm like, I need something to drink. And she goes, Yeah, I really do too. I'm like, well, that much is obvious. Look at how much you're sweating. She goes, oh, fuck you. Look at how much you're sweating. I'm like, well, I was doing most of the work, which, guys, tell me I'm wrong.
No.
So I get up, I put on my robe, and I walk out of the bedroom. Yeah, Pete's right. 7 hours you need Gatorade. We
And
needed.
Brian says, I heard you got a standing ovation.
We needed Pediasure. I mean, we needed something, you know.
7 hours, Jesus Christ!
I walk out of the bedroom. There's Rage and some of his wrestling buddies and Phone Bitch, and I got a standing ovation walking out of my bedroom. I'm like, you motherfuckers could have warned us, dude. She threw something at the door to get the door to close so nobody saw her laying there pouring in sweat, butt naked in my bed. I think Rage got a nip slip. That was about it. You know, he got to see the nip slip, and that was it, you know. And then I didn't know it, but she had like a house coat in her bag.
Oh.
And I mean, I'm talking like a Japanese kimono house coat, you know, just
Okay,
really
yeah.
little skimpy thing, right?
Right.
I'm like, oh.
Ready
Here
to
she
open another
comes
7
out.
rounds?
Here she comes out of. I bring us back a drink, and she's already sitting in my recliner, legs crossed, and that about, you know, thigh. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Brian said Rage told him about it, and he was rolling about the antelope. So she's sitting in my recliner, and that like mid thigh between the knee and the gooch row,
Right.
legs crossed, waiting on me to get in there. I walk in my bathrobe. I'm not wearing anything.
Right.
And I'm bringing us the drinks. I figured I was going to go back in my bedroom. She's sitting out there and she's talking. Okay. So I deviate around the couch because at this point I had this 7-piece Lazy Boys sectional.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I love that thing.
Those things are massive, but they're great.
But I miss it so much. It was so cool. So I deviate around my couch and I go and I sit down. and a term deleted so Facebook doesn't suspend. Well, she was prepared. We had this plan for a couple of weeks that this was going to happen.
Right.
So I go around the couch and I was going to sit down on the ottoman. And she's like, She stands up. Oh, you're going to let me have my chair? Okay. So, yeah, Brian remembers that big-ass couch. Yeah. I mean, it took up the whole fucking living room, dude.
Yeah, well, they're fucking great, though, but they're massive motherfuckers.
It had a hide-a-bed in this thing. It was that massive.
Oh, shit. Those are the best ones.
The good ones.
Yeah.
I sit down in my chair, and immediately she sits back and just curls up right against me, and that short brunette hair, and it smelled like fucking strawberry. Dude, that's like my weakness. You know, something smells like strawberries, game on. We had a drink. We sat there and chatted. I was like, boy, I could go to bed. I'm just tired. She's like, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah. You want to go to bed? Yeah, let's go to bed. Yeah, let's go to bed. Oh, yeah. Round 2. Well, round like 8.
Yeah, no shit. So
in the bedroom we go, and I hear Rage just as we lay down. We threw the robes down and crawl into bed. And I hear Rage as we're crawling into bed. Let's get the fuck out of here so we don't have to hear this shit again.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what they're going to be doing, God damn it. I mean, he boom, gone, you know. dude.
Then it was like, okay, they're gone. Now it's really cut loose.
We didn't care. We honestly did not care.
Could see
We
Rage
really
in the
didn't.
front room trying to carry a conversation the whole
Rage
time.
would have been in there.
Trying to carry a conversation, ignore the fact that the wall's shaking. His friend just got cracked with an antelope.
Well, and it was a second floor apartment, so it wouldn't have been just the wall. The floor would have been rocking.
No, the ceiling fan on yours would have been shaking too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would have been insane. Yeah, Brian's like, he was just jealous. Now, here's where it gets funny, right? And Brian will again back this up because Brian was around,
Right.
Dude, I was talking to her. I treated her like a person. We had great conversations at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Rage was always trying to get in her pants. He was always trying to get in her panties, man. And then he would, and Brian, back this up, Brian. You sat there through a couple of these conversations. So he'd come up, he'd start flirting on her and flirting on her and flirting on her. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom, dude. Walk off and go to the bathroom. And she would look at me and go, what the fuck is wrong with him? He is so full of himself.
Well, yeah, it's Rage.
And while he's in the bathroom,
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, well, no, I'm serious. It was serious shit. Yeah, Brian's right. He was trying to get into anyone's panties that he thought he could. He thought he got her, man. He really did. Hey, I'm like, what? Hey, she told me that such and such a day she's coming over. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, she is. Man, I got her that day. I'll be back with my buddies after wrestling practice. Okay.
We all know how that would probably work out. She'd probably look at him, laugh, and leave.
Okay. But she did tell him she was coming over. Right?
Okay.
She told him. He comes back from the bar after wrestling practice. Dude, she's coming over. I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. Okay.
I'm going to get her real good.
I mean, you're right. She's coming over, but I highly doubt you're going to get her.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to get her, dude. I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. She came over when she knew he was going to be doing something else and he wasn't going to be around.
Right.
Packed the bag for the night. Walks in, drops a bag in my bedroom, looks at me and goes, now we're alone. Let's get at it. I'm in. Boy, I was in. God, I was in. Holy shit.
Another 7 hours.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, if there was a position that night in the Kama Sutra that we didn't get to, boy, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Oh, we did the flying 69, Jeff. Yeah.
Flying 69? What?
That's right.
Okay.
That's when you're doing the 69 and you're doing cartwheels at the same time. Yeah. God, it was fun, man. But I'll never forget that night. I mean, it was a blast. And then to see the look on Rage's face when she walked out in that little silk robe kimono thing. I mean, it just it barely went down her leg. It barely covered up her ass.
Oh, those are the best kind.
No, yeah. And then, you see the zipper here on my sweater and how low it was. I think the front of that thing was lower. It was basically enough just to cover up the nip, and just Rage.
Goddamn chimpanzee at the zoo.
I mean, it was insane. I was like, wow. Just what a fucking night though, you know?
Right.
And dude, when we started up when everybody was there, we started up again. I think we made it about another hour and we were both like, I'm fucking exhausted. Good night.
I mean, Jesus, I've heard of some people fucking like literally for hours, but 7 hours, 8 hours, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, we were like, oh, good night. But dude, we woke up the next day. Hey, Brian, did we have to work the next day? Do you remember hearing about this? Because I think we had to work the next day and I ended up sleeping through work. No, it was a Saturday night we did this. So no, we did not have to work the next day. But oh my God, man.
Amanda Clooney's even saying, no, I can't go that long.
Right. We woke up the next morning and I mean, dude, it was wow.
I think the longest me and Susan have gone is 2 hours, give or take. But fuck, 7 hours. It's like,
right. I mean, it was a crazy fucking night, dude. I mean, it really was. Yeah, okay. Brian said he wasn't around, but I can't remember, you know. And we, I mean, we made it. I don't know how we made it. I don't know how we made it while I still had skin on my penis. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Or she didn't get rug burned in her fucking vagina.
Right. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
But I mean, dude, oh my God. If Rage knew some of the stuff that happened after that, and I just sent him the link. We'll see if he logs in or not. But if
Brian, fuck you on the too pathetic shit. Fucking asshole. If
he knew some of the shit that happened after that, like I would go up to I wouldn't tell anybody. I'd be like, hey, I'm going to go for a ride or something, you know? And then I'd go to the bar. And I'd get up there like right about bar close. And hey, help me stock the coolers. Okay. And I'd start hauling out beer and whatever and start helping her stock the coolers, right?
Right.
Well, you know. And as we're stocking the coolers, then I notice what she's wearing. A low cut top. Them shorty shorts. You know what's really cool about it? She never wore panties.
Oh, dirty
never
girl.
Wore panties.
Dirty girl.
So then, you know, we'd get back into the walk-in. She'd be like, and the first time she did it, she's like, what do you think of trying a cold environment? Well, I mean, usually I've been inside in a cold environment. She goes, we are inside. Come on. So I get them shorty shorts down. Real short shorts. I picked her up and I set her back on a pallet. Yeah, probably, Brian. Set her on a pallet. Oh. A Michelob. Maybe that's why I like Amberbox so much.
Uh-huh.
I grabbed a piece of ice. Just kind of rubbed it on the clit, up and down a little bit. She started squirming. She reached down and she grabbed some ice herself and cooled her hand off. Undid my pants with the other hand while she was cooling off hers. Worked it up a little bit, just enough, and then grabbed my thing with that cold hand and just started playing with it like, oh. Yes, I have kids. And she's like, now let's make the cold hot.
Well,
She pulls me up between her thighs and then just guided right in. We're going at it. We're having a great time. And then her boss walks in.
was the boss female?
No,
Oh, damn.
the boss was pissed.
Oh, wait a minute. Was this a bar across from Camp Lincoln, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering why the Michelob at that bar tasted kind of shitty for the past couple months after that. Tasted like a little salty. Weird.
Yeah. You know, that only brings one question up.
What's that?
How's my dick taste?
Like Michelob?
But yeah, man, I mean, dude, the cooler, the walk-in cooler at the bar. Oh my God.
This has been your weekly Mayhem Unleashed Penthouse Forum. Tune in tomorrow where Brian's going to share some of his exploits.
Right. Oh God, no! We don't want Brian to share some of his exploits. Oh my God, we've been here for a month.
Oh God, the stories you can hear from Brian. Jesus,
We'd have to start analyzing him.
fucking try.
I mean, we already know he's been analyzed, but we'd have to start analyzing him.
I don't want to analyze Brian. Just let him tell stories. I'll believe it.
Brian says, "I'd do her on a pallet of Busch Light. I wouldn't use it." Michelob.
Natty Light, Irene, have some standards.
No, don't do that to Natty Light. Come on.
on.
Have some standards for your woman.
No shit.
Natty Light, doing it on a pallet of Natty Light is like looking at your woman and saying, yeah, you're just a fuck that even Jim would bang. Get her on a pallet of Michelob. You know, you're going high class a little bit. Like, no. You're better than even the champagne of beers.
Yo, shit. At least
Fuck that Miller High Life. I want you on the Michelob.
treat her a little different. Throw her on a pallet of old style.
But yeah, if Rage knew how much we had done around that bar, I'm not a fan of Yingling.
Not really.
If Rage had known all the places we did something in that bar, he never would have went in there again.
You would have been so heartbroken.
Dude, one of the first places she wanted to do something, she wanted bent over his favorite bar stool. And I was more than happy to oblige. Jeff
raises a good point. What wouldn't Jim bang? His best skanks were after Pickles gigs.
Pete's even better. Natty Light is like having sex in a canoe, fucking near water.
Shock Top had pretzel beer down in Florida. So good. I've heard good shit about Shock Top, but
Shock Top's not bad. I like Shock Top once in a while. Man, I can write smut stories, but they are pretty bland.
Oh, there we go. We need to have Amanda write smut stories for Mayhem Unleashed Penthouse Forum.
No, believe me, I could write some smut stories. Yeah, oh yeah.
Snappers in Clinton, Jim the photographer. Yeah, I've heard those stories.
Brian, Rage would be jealous of the stuff that he did when Rage wasn't around. Yeah, I believe it.
Dude, I'm going to get me some. There's TJ. I got her already.
Yeah, that was a lot of it.
Rage is drinking that Michelob.
There was a lot of that going on back then.
Rage drinking that Michelob. Tastes kind of weird. I'm going to get me some of that bartender. Why do you think the Michelob's fucked up?
Why do you think your Michelob's flat?
Yeah, no shit.
But no, oh my God, dude.
They didn't have. Oh my God!
Oh my God, that's funny.
Methamphetamines. And Fat 420 raises a good point. Rage would be jealous of Marvin.
Rage would be jealous of you.
Jim would be jealous of Marvin. Because let's face it, I've seen some of the girls Marvin gets.
Oh, dude, Marvin can pull some ass.
Marvin can get some.
Said. But yeah, I mean, like, all right. So like the wrestling shows back then. All right, back then, here in Springfield, you had New Midwest and you had 3CW.
New Midwest was, New Midwest was the big one, if I recall.
Right. New Midwest was great.
Yeah.
Rage worked for 3CW.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I got to shut my cam off, but there's still a profile pickup. I don't know if we should show. I got to go to the bathroom, so I'm just going to leave the show so I don't pull that picture up, okay? No, you want to see it?
Not really, no. Oh, God, turn that off.
Yeah. So I'm just going to leave. I'll just do this. I'll just take my earbuds out, and I'll be right back.
All right. Tooth to tattoo ratio. You are absolutely correct, Pete. So back then, everybody that you're still listening, because obviously Tyler had to go poop. 3CW, dude, Rage would get in there at 3CW, and he was terminally single, and he would go around and hit on women that I kid you not, and Pete will back this up. Jim the photographer had no standards. It didn't matter. Jimmy would, if there was two legs, a vagina, and a heartbeat, Jimmy was in it. He was all about it. Jimmy had no standards. Or so I thought. Because Rage actually went lower than Jim standards for some of the things I saw him hit on. I'm not kidding. Yeah, right. You know, Amanda, you're absolutely right. Pete says the heartbeat was not necessarily important. Yeah, you're right. Confirmed. But no kidding. Rage actually hit standards lower than Jimmy.
Seriously?
Yeah, Jeff is saying not possible. No, it's possible. Not only is it possible, it's highly accurate.
Well, let's do a comparison real quick, shall we, Jeff? One is a complete bumbling idiot who's borderline gay and creeps people out, and the other one's Jim the photographer. I see no contest here.
Well, Brian, you could call in or log in. You've got the login. I mean, seriously, Pete talks about the two girls that didn't have a handful of teeth between the two of them. I saw Rage walk out with a woman that looked like Chewbacca.
Oh, Wookiee titties. Oh.
And Jimmy wouldn't take the ugly one at Davoo, but Rage would. Yep, Fat 420 is right.
There you go. Oh, wait. Was it that one fucking bitch for the Voo that had like the fucking nasty ass looking face?
Dude, all right, here. Let me put it this way. Jimmy would not take a girl home from Fluffers.
Oh, wow.
Rage would take 3.
And Rage also gets STDs. Hey,
Pretty
TJ, I need some help, man. I got the clap. I got the clap from Fluffers. No shit. Before Springfield Rage got with this ugly midget, Jesus Christ! Ah! Well, Rage already looks like a fucking ugly midget, so he got someone shorter than him?
Yeah. Pete's like, Fluffers was frightening. Yes, it was. Fluffers was terrible.
Dude, I've never even been to Fluffers, and the stories I heard, like, every woman there looks like they were from Chernobyl.
Jeff
survived the radiation.
Jeff says he's seen Jimmy get thrown on stage at Kappa. And then Jimmy started stripping.
Was this a gym cam advertisement, I take it?
No, it was not.
I was about to say.
Midget wrestling, Irish Circle Bar in Wapella. Yeah, Rage would get turned down there. That's too high a standard for him.
You mean too low? They're too low a standard for them.
He was too low of a standard for them. I mean, I'm telling you right now, Rage. And Brian's like, I had to bolt when they started doing that stuff. Oh, God. Rage got with an ugly midget.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so let me ask you guys something. Well, let me ask Brian and some of the guys that were around and know Rage. Pete. No, there were a couple of attractive girls at Fluffers. Diseased, but not ugly. It's about right. The rest of it was dog meat and a G-string.
Oh, God.
I mean, seriously, it was...
Oh, fuck.
Still got the scar from the cesarean? Go to Fluffers. You'll get a job. Yeah, Rage will never defend himself because he knows he can't. So anyway, dude, I'm not kidding you. Rage, seriously. He had no standards. None.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and anybody who knows Rage, he's got it in his mind. He's got it in his mind. Every woman wants him.
Yeah, sure.
He has it there. He thinks every woman wants him.
God damn it, you bitch. Why would you say that?
And every guy wants to be him. He has that stuck in his head.
I don't want to be Rage.
And literally, he runs with it. I'm shocked. But he literally runs with that every girl wants him. Every guy wants to be him. Oh, well, who would that be, Amanda?
I mean, Brian says it correctly. Brian's like, no.
So whenever I came across a girl, no pun intended, whenever I came across a girl that was attractive, I mean, really attractive. Yeah. Brian Ely, Sean Ballant. Yeah. You're pretty much hitting on the head.
Brian Ely?
So every time I would, wind up around a girl, right? Highly attractive girl. And Rage's like, dude, I'm going to get her. And I knew there was no chance. I made it my mission to get her first.
Oh. Let me guess, another bartender?
Well, there was a bartender. Brian, there was a couple of ring rats, wasn't there?
Ha!
There was a couple of groupies. There was a Springfield police officer at one point.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Yeah, Pete says he thinks he's Chuck Norris back then. Jason Momoa, modern day version. Yeah.
Chuck Norris is still better than Jason Momoa. Don't care what you say.
He's pretty much hitting it right on the head. No, I mean, Pete's hitting it right on the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, no kidding, dude. He's just like, did not get the clue. Yes, Rage does have delusions of grandeur.
No shit.
he really did believe that all these girls were all about him, And it's like, no. The only thing they want from you is they want you to leave them alone. That's it. All right, like my girlfriend now. He introduced the two of us. I'll give him that. He did introduce us. He swore up and down that she wanted him.
Right.
That she wanted him. Pete says there are even delusions of adequacy. Jeff says Spanky offered a girl his pickle shirt, see her tits, then charged him another $10 for a new shirt. Now that's Spanky. I love Spanky.
Spanky's hilarious.
Yeah, there were a few of those groupies were dead lays, Brian. You're right.
Yeah, you want more than just a starfish. You want them to actually do something.
Right. Have a little fun with it. What the hell is the problem?
Move a little.
But no, I mean, no shit, man. Seriously. Rage has got this ego, and it's insane. Like, Jimmy had an ego about getting women. He really did. But the thing was, as a friend, and Jimmy was, no joke, I mean, he was really good about making sure he didn't have to pay for shit.
The stories I've heard, no shit.
However, if you were in trouble, you needed somebody there, and you needed somebody to have your back. Jimmy was one of the first ones that'd be like, hey, I'm here. What are we doing? Whose ass are we going to kick? Well, nobody in a wheelchair this time, Jim. We're good. I mean, I might get in a little trouble for that.
No, who cares? It was a story.
Well, I mean, Jeff's right. He would eat off of your plate. I mean, that was Jimmy. But he would have your back 100% no matter what. If you were somebody he called a friend, yeah, he was right there. He really was. And a lot of people take that, we talk about the old stories and how Jim was and some of the different shit that he did. But as a friend, he was really he was a great friend. Pete says that Jimmy was very successful at picking up women, never could understand how or why, but he got them.
Well.
And yeah, again, Pete's dead on with that too. God, that guy got some ass. I don't know.
Probably better looking than most of the women Rage got too.
Dude, Rage got. Yeah, see, Brian's like, because Rage was always around, he never got to hang out with Jimmy.
Right.
And I'm telling you, man, I mean, Rage had this fucking ego. It was insane. And I really thought that Rage would get better with age.
Nope.
I'm not going to do that goddamn show because it's beneath me. Fuck you then. Yes, Rage back then was on substances.
Grease.
I mean, he wasn't like Tyler trying to talk his girlfriend and letting him snort Reese's peanut butter cup off of her stomach.
I told her that'd be a great idea, especially if it's all smeared, and she wouldn't do it.
Well, goddamn, I don't blame her.
I mean, it would have been sweet as fuck, too. She would have liked it.
I mean, you've snorted some odd shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Want some chili powder?
She fucking hasn't even put the chili powder back yet.
Really?
No. She's hid it somewhere in this fucking kitchen. She hid all the fucking spices. All
really?
Yeah. She's like, I can't trust you. Why? You get on that show, you're stupid. That's also me 24/7.
Oh my God! Look at this. Fat 420 says Rage tried to pull a Jimmy and have him front weed at when I did the pay-per-view party a couple months back.
Oh, bring your own weed, dude.
No kidding.
Where is that cooking sheet, Tyler? I don't know. It's fucking. She's somewhere around here. I think she's upstairs. That cookie sheet's busted.
Oh yeah. Well, it shows how hard of a head you got.
Fuck. It's funny too. All the times I've been hit with a cookie sheet, nothing, perfectly fine. I
Right.
fall once, crack a rib.
Ha ha ha.
Fucking bullshit.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, God, there's stories from back then. Then I went to Wisconsin. Oh God, we'll get into that another time.
Yeah.
I got into so much fucking shit up there.
Las Cruces was probably the place you had the most fun at, wasn't it?
You know, if I'm going to think back on everywhere I've lived, yeah, when I lived in Las Cruces, because here's the thing about Las Cruces, and a lot of people don't realize, I talk about it very fondly. One, I love the southwestern United States. I really do. I love the desert. I love the heat. I love living down there. I really enjoy it. The thing about Las Cruces that is the best part is the people that I met and the friends that I made. They're phenomenal, and they're still some of my closest and most dear of friends every day. Yeah, and
Right.
Brian, you're right. I did miss stuff here, and you know, I know if I ever leave here again, which I hope to, I will miss stuff here again. But I would say that one of my favorite times of my life was when I lived in Las Cruces.
Yeah, you're gonna be in
And
Texas about what, this time next year?
well, I'll be back and forth, but Tyler's trying to throw it out, so
Yeah, because it fucking hurts.
I was board opping there, Jeff. Yeah. He was talking about I-97, and yes, I board op there.
Right.
But John was in Peoria, Ray was in Springfield. So no, I mean, one of my absolute most joyous time in my life would be Las Cruces, New Mexico. And there's just so much. There's so much to tell, and there's so much that revolved around my time living there. Dude, it was just an amazing point. And it was amazing. It was not only an amazing point in my life and with the friends that I made and everything else, it was an amazing time for that area. Right after I moved there, Forbes named Las Cruces one of the top 10 cities to retire in the United States. But it's also a college town.
Oh.
New Mexico State University is there.
I'm retiring to Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Can barely afford anything down there now. I got a friend of mine down there that's a real estate broker.
Right.
Now, he was not a real estate broker when we met. Shockingly enough, he ran a bar.
Okay.
And then he went from running one bar to running several bars.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, don't take someone we know to that college town. No.
Oh, you mean he whose name we dare not speak?
Yeah. Because he'll get offended and cry.
Mm-hmm.
No. Then he went to running several bars. Then he went to being a liquor distributor. And from there, he moved into real estate. And I mean, we'll call him I would say his real name, but we'll call him Scuba, because that's what I've called him since the day I met him. But Scuba, well, I mean, Scuba Steve.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. But Scuba, I mean, my God, man. He went from this party lifestyle, marrying the woman he loved. And I mean, I talk about what I'm going through right now with my girlfriend to him, and he's like, "You're fucked." And I go, "What do you mean I'm fucked?" And he goes, "You're so fucked. Dude, you love her too much. You are so fucked."
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say that? He goes, "You're getting fucking married again. Bite your goddamn tongue." But he would. He rubs it in. But one of my closest friends, one of my dearest of friends, PJ, Squirrel, you know, thanks, Pete. You're a lot of help. Emilio, Marty, Angela. God, they're just Sunshine, Brian. I mean, there's so many people that I met there. Eileen, Eric, the Skinner boys. I mean, and I still talk to almost all of them.
Where the fuck do they think of these nicknames?
Most of those names were real.
Real names?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you gonna name them? We're gonna name them Sunshine.
That's her actual name, yeah.
Oh, it's a girl? I thought it was a dude.
Yeah. Well, like Scuba and I went to Sunshine and Brian's wedding.
Okay.
All right, and it was the weirdest fucking wedding I've ever been to, but it was really cool at the same time, okay?
All right.
Now, going to a wedding, most of the time the woman she's in white and it's the high heels and the veil. No, Sunshine wasn't going for that shit.
What was Sunshine
her
wearing?
style. It was a black evening gown and Skechers tennis shoes.
Ooh.
And Skechers tennis shoes. Black and purple.
Something different. I'll give her that.
I mean, it was black and purple roses in the bouquet. And Scuba and I are standing there, and it was, and again, you look, most weddings are at a church or an outdoor venue or something of that nature. We were inside the conference room at the Farm and Ranch Museum. But it really did. It turned out so cool.
Right.
I mean, it was weird, but it was really cool. And we hung around and we talked and we visited and we congratulated him. And Scuba's like, Teach, yeah. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here. So actually, Jeff, she was a bartender back then. So, Scuba and I ducked out the door and we went and took off, right? Now, here's the wedding and everything. I think of, and there are fond memories that go around it. But I think the fondest memory I have of that night, we got back to Scuba's place. And we go into his office. And he had 8-year-old scotch.
Oh.
3 fingers neat. Open up the humidor. 45 gauge Romeo and Juliet. Natural wrap cigars.
Oh.
Clipped them. Went and sat in front of the garage. And we drank that scotch. Smoked those cigars.
God damn.
And just looked up and said, this made the night.
Yep.
Hanging out, sitting there, talking, and it was about nothing. To this day, I can't tell you that night what the fuck we talked about at all.
Just hanging out, drinking good scotch, and smoking good cigars, basically.
But, dude, one of my fondest memories, Emilio. God, a little short Emilio. I love Emilio to death, even to this day. I hope you're listening, pup, because I really do. I miss him. We went to Elephant Butte Lake. We're out on the boat. Emilio is this avid fisherman. I mean, he loves to fish.
Mm-hmm.
So we're off of this point that's down by the spillway for the lake. Emilio casts out. And he's jigging back in. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? God damn it. And he jumps off the bow of the boat. And I'm like, I shut the engine down because I was trolling, so I kill it.
Right.
Fuck, man. Comes swimming back up. He goes, I lost my lure. And you scared off all the fish, too, you dumbass. Get up here.
I was sitting there thinking, what, did he also find a sniper rifle in the lake as well?
No. He snagged, broke the line, jumps in, and goes and gets his lure. Now, Emilio's 5 foot even tall. All right, I'm 6 foot. Emilio had an F-250 that was lifted.
Okay.
The floorboard of this truck, I shit you not, came up to my shoulder at 5'6", 5'5". It was at my shoulder height.
Okay.
So Emilio would open the door to the truck, and he'd walk over and talk for a while. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys, I'm going to head home. I'll see you later. Take off at a dead run across the parking lot, head first baseball slide into this truck on the floorboard, and then get up into the driver's seat and drive the fucking thing home.
What the fuck?
What? He's like, hey, man, I got to get into my truck somehow.
The baseball slide into the fucking truck?
It was fucking hilarious watching him get into this truck. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I mean,
truck's so fucking big. Why did he put such a lift kit on it?
Hell, I looked at him. I was like, hey, I need to borrow your truck. Okay. I got to climb to get into this fucking thing. He's 5 foot tall.
Was this a monster truck by chance?
It should have been. He had to go up about another fucking 5 inches. It would have been a monster truck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm going, you got to be kidding me. So, yeah, it was just, there's so much fun stuff. All right, so Eric, my friend Eric. Let me tell you about Eric. Eric is probably the single largest pothead I've ever met in my life.
Bigger than Jimmy?
Yes, Jeff, before you say it, and yes, bigger than Jimmy.
Holy
Literally
shit.
the biggest pothead I've ever met in my life. Dude, wake and bake to that guy was 5 bongs and he could roll out of bed.
Oh, hey, Gibbons looking for somebody to do the Carolina Reaper shit. Maybe this guy could do it.
No shit. But, so I'm, Eric. Eric's ex-wife was fucking hideous. God, she was hideous. Dude, all right. She walks out one night. We're sitting there talking. She walks out with no top on.
Oh.
I've never seen a nipple face straight ahead and another one face north. Until her.
Lazy nipples.
She had a lazy nipple.
So that means she also probably had a hair lip vagina for all we know.
Right. And I mean, I'm not getting cottage cheese thighs. God. Like,
Roy
how the
wants to
fuck
know
do you
was
get
it? Roy wants to know was it worse than Della?
whatever. I'm not paying attention to him. Dude, no, she was fucking. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And I looked at him. I said, how in the fuck did you sleep with that? Weed, man. And I leaned back. I was like, I've been stoned, but not that stoned. Fucking tell me weed, man, one more time. You're full of shit. What did you smoke? A bale?
I've smoked weed before, and I've never looked at a woman and said I want to fuck her.
Right.
Weed just mellows me out. Like, so if you need weed to fuck something that has a lazy nipple, Jesus Christ, there's something wrong with you.
But no, I mean, I get a kick out of it because he went from that, and he met this girl and brought her over, and I got to meet her and everything. When they got together, she was pretty fucking hot.
Speaking of weed. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, pretty fucking hot. Here, Pete. Let me give you a description, Pete. You'll back this up. 5'3", 34C, 26, 36, brunette, green eyes.
And now we wait for Pete to judge.
And now I wait for Pete to pass judgment on this midget.
Brian's already passed judgment.
Were they not geographic tits like two fish heads at a right? No, they were not. Not on Eric's ex-wife. No, they were not.
Irene
But
says
I mean,
she sounds like someone.
Like, oh, for sure. Amen. But so when he brought her over for me to meet her,
Right.
quiet. And she had that figure. It's like, wow. Very polite.
Mm-hmm.
Just an amazing person when I met her. Let's go a year later. 5'3", 36C, 30, 40. I mean, she ballooned out.
Ballooning is not even the term for this.
I said
one.
ballooned.
Oh.
It gets worse.
Oh gosh.
I walked into the. Now I signed for their apartment so they could get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a key to it. I had a key to the place. I said, my name is on the lease. I will have a key to it.
Right.
So I walk into the apartment one day. It's winter. Now down there, gets under 50. We're all cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk in. And I get this odor that just hits me. And I'm like, ugh. Oh. Do they need to change the litter box? Oh.
Ugh.
Smelled like piss. Believe it or not, she was white.
Oh, there you go.
Pete.
Oh.
So, it smelled like piss. Couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what the fuck? Here comes Eric. Now, mind you, Eric told me that the gas got shut off, so they had no hot water.
Okay.
Here comes Eric out of the bathroom drying off. What did you do, dude? He goes, I had to take a shower. Like, you took a cold fucking shower? Why? He's like, man, she pissed the fucking bed again.
What? Oh!
It's like, where did you sleep? He goes, I didn't realize it until I woke up and I went to wipe my eyes and it was wet. And I'm like, oh, no. I was like, no. He goes, I kept that eye closed. I blinked through the sleep with the other one and I went straight to the shower. I'm like, oh, God, why? Why?
Why did she piss the bed again? He said,
no control. No control over herself.
What was she stoned? Like that's
well,
stoned?
I finally looked up and I said, why do you piss the fucking bed at 25 fucking years old? How could you not get out of bed and go to the bathroom when you know you got to piss?
No kidding.
And she goes, I don't have as much sensation down there anymore. He fucked it out. I'm like, bullshit.
What?
Bullshit.
I call shenanigans.
And then she starts to give me a description of his fucking hammer handle.
Oh.
And I'm going, you're a taller, fatter version than Brian. You're a taller, fatter version of Brian.
It's a Triceratops. Great.
Like, way to go, fucking tripod.
No black.
I'm
Is
like,
that even physically? Go ahead.
I said, there's no fucking way you can't feel your bladder causing pressure.
Is that even physically possible to fuck that into the point where you don't feel anything down there?
You know, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Women, ladies, please enlighten us. Can it be fuck numb to where you can't tell if you got to pee?
Because if that's the case, then a guy could fuck till their cock felt numb too, couldn't it?
Well, yeah.
So, this doesn't make any sense.
Amanda says no.
And I believe Amanda over that shit.
Right. Irene says that does not sound pleasurable. Pete says, not with mine. Well, Pete, if you have a vagina, then a lot of us need to learn about this. But no, I mean, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. No, I don't buy that for a second.
No.
And then I looked at her, I was like, you need to clean this place. You don't come into my house and tell me what to do. I said, hey, you dumb bitch, my name's the one on the lease. So let's get this straight. I'm in my house telling you what to do.
Yep.
And you made it smell like piss. Go clean it.
Amanda says it correctly, and I think we're all thinking it too. It sounds like she was lazy.
Pete says not talking about receiving. Yeah, Pete's in the shipping department, not the receiving department.
Right.
But no, I was like, you got to be, no, fuck you. No. Yes, I did lose a deposit on that one.
Oh, but, I wonder why.
But here's the cool thing. Eric paid me back.
Okay.
Eric took it out of pocket and sent it up to me and paid me back the deposit on that place.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to question how the fuck she can claim her vagina was fucked numb to the point where she can't feel urine anymore.
Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. I've been calling bullshit on that for years.
I think Amanda's right. It's just pure fucking lazy.
I think Irene's right. Get some Depends.
Yeah, might as well.
But I was like, dude. So Kevin Skinner, one of the Skinner brothers, lived upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let's go to Skinner's. This stinks. So we go up to Skins. And walk in, and Skinner looks, and he's laughing. He's like, She pissed again, didn't she? I was like, you knew about this shit? He goes, I've known about this shit, brother. Eric goes, and Eric proceeds to say, yeah, just wet. And I go to wipe my eye. I'm like, oh, no, you know?
No.
What? Yeah, oh, God, I couldn't believe it. We had so many good times there. We really did. Living down there and living the life that all of us led back then. And there's a lot of positives to it. Like, I got my partying out of my system literally in New Mexico. I did a lot of partying in Wisconsin. I did a lot of partying in Springfield. I literally got all of it out of my system living there.
Right.
And now I talk to the friends that I had then. We've all grown up. We've all matured. We're all living lives as family people now. A lot of our viewpoints have changed from back then. We really have grown up a lot. We all love getting together. We all love having a good time, but it's not the 3 a.m. The bar's closed at 2. We've already been to Denny's. Now we got 2 girls topless out in the backyard barfing. We've got one stripping and dancing with herself. And I mean, it's none of that anymore. Like, a party to us now is like, oh, fuck, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for bed, you know?
Yeah.
Only it's not going to be like that for me tonight because I'm going to break in my new TV.
Shit.
But I mean, it really, and Scuba and I were talking about this just about a week ago, that we've really grown up and we've grown past that. And I really like where we're at now.
Right.
And like, even as recent as a couple of years ago, I was like, I want to fuck a lot, and now it don't matter. I'd like to get some once in a while. That'd be a lot of fun. But truth be told, and even though I joke about it, I'm like, oh, come on, let me go get some, whatever. Truth be told, not interested.
Everyone in the chat room is like, we're not growing up. We still want to party.
Yeah, I know, right?
You guys really want to party with all this shitty ass snow on the ground? At least wait a couple months till it warms up.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, I would rather have a night with my girlfriend, curled up on our bed, watching a movie, and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe make out for about, 3 or 4 minutes and then just go to sleep. Curled up in each other's arms, just go to sleep. That's a perfect night. No way around it. It's a perfect night. I got it out of my system. And I'm happy with that.
Well, my perfect night is not like that. It's not as intricate. My perfect night is Susan butt fucking naked and me trying to fuck her for 7 hours. Throw my back out, probably rip my hip or that rib. But fuck it, I'm going to fuck the fuck out of it. That's my perfect night.
That's your perfect night, huh?
You're never too old for a naked woman. But you're too old if they can't control their piss in the bed. Especially if you're fucking her and she pisses on you. At that point, you're like, get the fuck out. You're done.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Rib's good, Roy.
I could not believe that. I was like, oh my God, she pissed all over the bed. You slept in it?
Christ.
Like, man, I would have felt it getting warm and got out of bed. What the fuck is your problem? He had no answer.
Fucking hell.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you have no answer for that? Oh, man. So, yeah, this is more where I want to go with the show from now on. I have a lot more fun this way.
It was pretty good. And we're still, like I said, we're still doing stupid shit. You know, we got the Super Bowl bet coming up.
Which you're going to lose.
You're going to fucking lose it.
No, I'm
going to
not.
sit here with a bowl of popcorn just watching you suffer.
Yeah, I might drink. Fat420 says his final thought tonight. People are snowflakes. You do you. If they don't like it, they can leave.
Sounds good to me.
Jeff says his final thought. Gooch is overrated. Roy brought up a new series. He said, check it out. It was something on Hulu.
No, it's the
Lots
Tommy
of
Lee,
sex scenes, of course.
Yeah, Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson biopic, I think.
What are your final thoughts tonight?
Well, my final thought is breaking a rib really fucking hurts. But it probably doesn't hurt as much as trying to explain why the fuck your girlfriend has pissed the bed multiple times. And if you got to do that, either get a catheter attached or fucking start wearing Depends. Because Jesus Christ, I don't think you can fuck that thing numb. It's just called you're fucking stupid and lazy.
David says, final thought, Tyler is still a pussy.
Fuck you, David!
Irene says, final thought, buy Susan lots of cookie sheets.
Brian says, final thought, we need a party with strippers and blow. Well, when it warms up.
Oh, my God. Here's the thing with Eric. That, I went into the whole thing. So just to recap it real quick. First, he went from a woman that had nipples that looked in opposite directions. She had the lazy nipple. To a woman that pissed the bed. I don't see where he won. I still haven't figured out where he won in that 3-year time frame.
Is he still with either one? Is he still with the one that pisses the bed?
No.
Good. So maybe he got a legitimate woman.
I know, right? This has been the Friday night edition of Mayhem Unleashed. You can tell I really want to go watch my TV. Hope everybody enjoyed it. We will see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. right here. In the meantime, stay safe. Take care. I'm TJ Miner. That's Tyler, the fuckhead DeWitt. Good night, everybody.